and welcome to another episode of Melissa's Menu. It's time for the Super Bowl. Now, just because our beloved Pats are not in it this year doesn't mean you aren't going to a party or hosting one, right? We still have to celebrate regardless. We have a few special guests on tonight that will be helping me make these 4 super easy recipes. Come on over, guys. We have Dan over here.
Hi.
And Craig. Say hi.
How you doing?
So they'll be helping me in the kitchen as well as a few other guests later on. Tonight's lineup includes a recipe from each city this year. So we have Maryland-style crab cakes, San Francisco burrito pie, and then 2 go-to recipes, hot buffalo chicken tenders and warm salsa dip, which is seriously the easiest recipe you'll ever make. It has 2 ingredients. So let's start with the crab cakes first. Dan, put the stovetop on like medium heat. Yep. And in the skillet, I've already melted 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter and 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. So that's not quite done yet. So we're just gonna stir this up a little bit more. And these make just about 24 mini crab cakes or about 6 to 8 of the larger crab cakes. And what we have in here already is a tablespoon of capers. We have a little bit of hot pepper sauce. You can use as much or as little as you want. We've got maybe about 1/4 of a teaspoon in here. What's that?
Maybe a little more.
Maybe a little more. He put some more in there. We've got about 3/4 of a cup diced red onion, a 1/2 cup of the red pepper, 1/2 cup of yellow pepper, about 1/4 cup of parsley. What else? Oh, we have a little bit of Worcestershire, maybe like a 1/2 teaspoon. Give it a little kick. And and you can't forget your Old Bay seasoning, folks. This is key for these Maryland crab cakes. We have about 1.5 teaspoons of the Old Bay, and this is key for the crab cakes. My friend in Maryland gave me this recipe, and he said make sure you add the Old Bay, and then of course just a little bit of salt and pepper. So we're just softening the vegetables, just about 10 or 15 minutes. I think they're just about done, don't you think?
Pretty much so.
You can actually turn that off and just put that aside. We just want this to cool for a few minutes. And what we're going to do now is make the crab. So, the filling. So if you want to crack these 2 eggs
Alrighty.
and just whisk it, and I'm going to grab the crab meat. Folks, we're using a 1/2 pound of back fin lump crab meat. Key, according to my friend, for this recipe. You have to have the lump crab meat. So if you want to just add the eggs right in the bowl there.
They're whipped enough?
Yep, those are perfect. And then we're going to add the crab. Let me grab you a fork for this. And there's paper towels here if you need some.
My hands are going to be in it anyway, so
Okay.
good thing I washed them.
Actually, I'll do the crab part. What you can do is, we'll need about a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise.
Nice.
And I like to use Hellmann's. You can use any kind you want.
Real mayonnaise.
Real mayonnaise.
Not that other stuff.
I'm just going to shred the crab right in the bowl here. Folks, this recipe is really easy. It's a little bit time consuming, but it's well worth it. And I thought it'd be unique to do, a couple different recipes this year since our team isn't on. I'll stop talking about that.
Thank you.
We had this all planned out this year with all my decorations for the Pats like we did last year. I'm sure most of you, I hope, watched the show last year. We had the Patriots show. Yep, a little bit more mayonnaise would be great for that.
It would be.
Please.
There isn't any.
There is.
It would be great, but that's all she wrote.
Oh, okay, let me grab some more of that.
All right. I was trying to be nice.
I was wondering what you were doing. All right, just a little bit more.
All right,
We'll
there you
trade
go.
spots
Thanks.
there.
All right. That should be a 1/2 cup.
All right, perfect.
All right.
And then if you want to add a 1/2 cup of plain breadcrumbs.
Okay. There's plenty of those in here.
Yeah, awesome. While you're doing that, I'm going to get our pan ready so we can mix this together in a minute. I can't wait. I love crab cakes. Do you love crab cakes?
Yes.
Why did you hesitate?
No, I never have.
You've never had a crab cake?
Never had a crab cake.
Oh, you were in for quite the surprise, mister.
Well, surprise is the word, because I've never had one.
Why don't you add a couple teaspoons of Dijon mustard? We'll do 2 teaspoons of Dijon.
Alrighty.
And I think that is it for this part. And what we're going to do actually is we're gonna put this in the refrigerator after we mix this in. It needs to sit for about 20 minutes. I almost forgot. You don't have to do this part, but we really want it to come together nicely. That's perfect.
Alrighty.
So Dan, if you just wanna add this in.
Put that in here.
Yep.
Alright.
And then we're gonna pop that in the fridge for just about 20 minutes, like I said. And then we'll come back and then we'll make the
Smells really
patties.
It smells really good.
So are you a professional chef?
No,
But you enjoy cooking?
I enjoy cooking. Cooking's a blast.
Nice.
I enjoy eating.
Yes,
So-
don't we all? Awesome. So mix that. That's it, folks. So once this is done and all the flavors have melded together, we'll make the crab cakes. Like I said, just about 24 mini crab cakes or about 6 to 8 of the larger crab cakes. We have quite a big
Larger.
crowd tonight, so we're gonna make the mini crab cakes. And they go perfect with either tartar sauce or a lemon dill sauce, which I've made before. If you just want to pop that in the fridge, just
Okay.
like that, that's fine, yeah? Okay, so do you think they're ready? It's been about 30 minutes, right?
They should be.
Okay.
I hope so. I'm hungry.
If you can put some unsalted butter, just about 4 tablespoons, right about there, into
That one.
the skillet, yep.
Alrighty.
And then add some olive oil, just about a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. And I will grab the crab out. Perfect, yeah, just put that anywhere. So, like I said, this makes about 24 small crab cakes,
Or one big one.
or one really, really big
Okay.
one, yeah.
Crab pie.
I guess you could do that. I'm gonna give you the cookie scoop.
Sure.
Or you can just actually roll these in your hand. Both of you guys do this part. Once that is melted, and folks, this takes just about 4 to 5 minutes, and that's it. They're really, really simple. So you can start just putting some together if you want. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. Like I said, just a couple minutes per side, and these will be done.
Which one did we start with?
I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. We don't want to overcrowd the pan because they won't cook as fast. Oh, these are so perfect. I love them.
Teamwork.
We work well together. Thank you. Okay. All right, you guys, we have to try these. They're all done.
Alrighty.
They're nice and golden brown.
Moment
And
of
this
truth.
is tartar sauce. Take one.
You guys didn't die, so okay.
Oh, yum.
Those are good.
See how this is nice and moist? You can see the crab meat and the
Thanks.
beautiful colors. Okay, so we are ready for our second recipe, the San Francisco burrito. It's actually called the San Francisco burrito pie. So we're starting with preheating our stovetop on medium-high heat. If you want to add some olive oil,
fine
Dan,
for that.
a couple turns of the. Isn't this little gadget great?
I
That's
love that.
That's plenty.
Oh, can I do it again?
No, that's
No.
way too much. No, I'm just kidding. Put it aside now.
Okay.
So we're sauteing a large onion that has already been diced. So if you want to let's wait for this to heat up just a little bit more. We're going to add 1 onion and 2 teaspoons of minced garlic.
Yeah.
As I always say, garlic makes everything
Garlic's
taste
good.
better, right?
Yes.
It's good for
This-
your heart.
It's good for your oh, he has such an accent. Okay, Dan, start
These?
start sauteing the onions. Yes. We already have 2 pounds of ground beef cooked and drained, and we're using 85%
These two?
lean beef. Yes, please. The whole thing. You can use 90% if you like. It's up to you. Okay. And then, and we just want the onions to be soft, maybe 5 or so minutes. And once they become a little soft, we'll add the garlic. We don't want to add that quite yet because, as you all know, I talk about
It'll
this.
cook out.
Exactly. We just We don't want it to burn because it tastes awful that way. And look who showed up tonight. A couple hours late, but he's here. One of
Mr. Pags.
one of our favorite camera guys. This is David.
Hey, Dave.
Get over
Do I
here
get
so
paid
everybody
extra
can
for being
see.
on camera? Yeah. I wasn't gonna show up because I saw Melissa on Sunday at church, and she said, "Do you think we should still have the Super Bowl party if the Patriots lose?"
Yeah.
And then Melissa, why would you
Why
even
would
bring
you
that up?
So I got blamed.
So I haven't talked to Melissa for
Yeah,
about a week.
so I'm really surprised
I'm
that you're here, so
That's
thanks
why
for-
I'm late. I struggled getting here. Trying to,
He's forgiving you.
yeah.
Thank you for coming, Dave.
Thanks
David.
for having me. Melissa.
All right. I know he's really upset because of the Patriots
Okay. And then
going to
Tom
slide over.
Brady got fined $10,000
For the slide?
potentially kicking someone. Today he got fined. So
Today?
I'm
And
really
Paula got
upset.
nothing.
So I think we should
Yeah.
take up maybe a little collection after this to help Tom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he could
No.
really use the money.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Well, Giselle's
yeah.
not working right now.
He's
so
really struggling
they're down to
these
one
days.
income.
So I actually like the ads. I do like some of the ads.
Yeah,
first of all. If you want to add those onions in here. All right, so we have the onions added with our ground beef, and all we're doing is basically adding a bunch of peppers, which this is not my favorite recipe. Wow,
You're not a pepper person?
I'm not a pepper
What's tough to
person.
say?
I'm not. So, what we're adding, lots of things. Who wants to volunteer? Don't all raise your hands at once.
My opening?
Hello?
Okay.
You can't cook with that hand.
I don't know.
Dave, how about you do it?
Eat something?
Yeah.
How about you do this part?
What do I need
Add
to
all
do?
these three
Oh.
three items.
We have to taste as we go.
And then you have to tell everyone what you're adding.
Can I just pour it in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, pour it in. So what is that?
Excellent. Looks like some salsa or something.
Well, these are diced tomatoes with green chilies. Okay, next. This is a can of green chili peppers. Those look nasty.
It's like something my kids would throw in.
It's pretty gross. And
I
then
know what these are. These are
Is it
carrots.
because it's vegetable?
carrots, yep,
The black
very
carrots.
good.
I've had the white, I've had the
So we're
green.
turning the heat up. We want this to boil. And then we're going to simmer it for about 10 to 15 minutes. Oh, we forgot one of our main ingredients. Our lovely refried beans. Dan, if you want to add those in.
It always makes for a good Super Bowl party.
Refried. Makes a super
Right
Super
near
Bowl
the
after
end.
party.
So the Super Bowl's in New Orleans, Melissa. Does any of this food connect with
Well, it's funny that you said that because I originally was going to make either gumbo or jambalaya. But we're not going to have time.
We made that last year or something.
We did not make that. Would you please open that one too? Look at this wonderful mixture.
Please help
No,
yourself.
last year we
There's
made
no workman's comp on this one.
last year we made buffalo wings, which we're making this year, but they're going to be better apparently. And we made a couple of different dips last year, and we made. Yeah, I think that was it. Perfect.
You're starting to look a little bit like Vince, Dan.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Karen, taking right
Have
good
you
care
ever
of you,
seen
huh?
how fast Vince is? The man is fantastic.
Oh my gosh, Danny.
The
He just
guy
got-
is
he just
phenomenal.
got stunned though during the game. Did they dominate that game?
Okay, if you want to mix this together, Banjo, please.
I first saw his first year. I saw a running back get through. He made it about 10 or 12 yards. When the pile's coming off, there's this big guy at the bottom of the pile. Who tackled him? Vince Wilfork. I was like, how did that fat guy get all the way back there?
I wouldn't want to be tackled by him.
No.
I don't know how people get back up.
I have a present for you.
Oh, excellent. Look.
Crab cakes. We just made them.
Well, thank you.
Do you like? Do you like?
Want some tartar sauce?
Oh, you're supposed to
Should I
eat it.
try it
You're
now?
supposed to eat it.
Is that a
This
hand?
isn't a hockey
All right,
session.
let me get it
It's not a
now.
hockey show.
And you're supposed to say that they're awesome. We forgot one of the main ingredients. We keep talking too much. A jar of taco sauce.
The whole jar?
Hello.
The whole
Having
jar?
too much fun here at Melissa's Mania.
We need the whole thing.
Nice.
I only put in what I was told.
Well, this was my fault. I'm not usually wrong, but I was wrong on this part. I forgot
You
it.
just got wrong. You just weren't caught up yet.
Thank you, David. We had Dan and Craig helped make those crab cakes. So we want this to sit for a minute. We want it to simmer and become nice and thick. And then we're gonna make our little pie.
That's a little pie?
It's going,
I
going
like
to
your
be
little.
it's going to be a big pie. I did preheat the oven. Thank you. Preheat your oven, folks, to 350 for this.
How's that?
Perfect. This is going to bake for just about 20 to 30 minutes in the oven.
Not bad for an electrician.
Okay, folks, so we are ready for the second half of our second recipe. What we're going to do is just take a large pan. I wouldn't suggest using a 13 by 9 because I think it's a little bit too small. This actually might be a little bit too big, but that's okay. We're just making a very thin layer on the bottom here.
Then that's good right there, I think.
Well, we have to put it over here too. And all we're doing, so I'll give you this, and then Dan, you can do the cheese, and I'll do these. So all I'm going to do is layer it with these tortillas. And these are just regular 8-inch tortillas. And you can use the wheat ones if you want, or just the white. And you can double this too if you like.
Did you heat them already?
No, you just take them right out of the package, just like they are, like that. So we have 3 in the bottom here. So what you're going to do is just add a little bit of the meat mixture on top here and just spread it out.
That's me.
Yeah, you're up now. Yeah, just spread that out. And if you need a spatula, I have one for you. And this is gonna feed, I don't know how many people, probably at least 15, 16 people.
Another thin layer?
That's perfect, just like that. And then
You know, but you don't know who I know.
Dan has our cheese, and we're using Colby cheese. You can use any kind of cheese you like for this. Doesn't have to be.
I know a couple of Colbys.
Really?
Yeah.
How much would you
Oregon.
like?
A little bit more, because we have some more in the fridge.
Alrighty.
Awesome. And now I'm going to repeat my tortillas. Let's put this in. We have our oven already preheated.
Which way?
Yeah, anywhere. Top is fine. Top. Okay, if someone can set their phone for 20 minutes, please. Okay. We're starting with Craig's famous buffalo chicken tenders, correct?
Correct.
So show us what we have.
I've had these before.
All right, so you start off with some chicken fingers, boneless.
Okay.
We're gonna take the chicken fingers and we're gonna pat them with some flour.
All right.
Okay. You can go from the flour into some beaten eggs, which we did ahead of time.
All right.
Then from there, you go to the breading, which is just plain breadcrumbs. Use about a tablespoon of garlic powder,
Uh-huh.
about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, and then you're gonna add some paprika to it, about a half a teaspoon. And also inside it, I put a little bit of shredded cheese in there too. Mix it up
Oh.
and deep fry that up, and it gives it a nice crispy taste. to it,
Nice.
too.
All right,
Crunch.
that sounds good. So back to your buffalo sauce.
Yeah,
What does that
buffalo sauce.
consist of?
It's just a basic little sauce. I like to use Frank's Red Hot because I put that stuff on everything. You
Okay.
know. It's about, no, I'd say about a quarter cup of Frank's Red Hot,
Okay.
and then I use about a tablespoon of Tabasco sauce
Oh.
and 1 stick of butter.
Butter.
You can use margarine if you want. I like butter.
No, use butter.
Yeah. You can use a little bit of garlic powder in it too.
Okay.
About again,
That
about a half a
sounds easy.
tablespoon. So
Oh, I love that noise. So you want it nice and hot, obviously. How long
yeah,
is
you set it for about 400.
400 degrees, folks? Okay.
Yep. And then you just want to get them a nice golden brown. Like I said, it takes between 13 and 18 minutes, depending on how thick you go with your chicken.
Okay.
So,
Now, do we need a bowl to start?
yeah, we
The
can start
sauce?
for that. Let me just rinse my hands off.
Okay, great. Okay, so we're making the sauce.
Yep, we're gonna use a stick of butter. Okay.
Want to put our stovetop on. I'm not sure what temperature you want it.
Yeah, you want it low. You don't need to. Right here.
Okay.
Yep, low. You don't want to burn your burn your butter. We just want to melt it down. What's that?
Watch it.
Sure. And then with the sauce too, we're gonna use a little bit more garlic powder because you can never have too much
Love garlic powder. Pour the whole bottle in.
So we'll take and we'll use roughly about a tablespoon for this.
Okay.
All right, and then the Tabasco.
Tabasco. How much are we adding Tabasco?
Where is the Tabasco?
Oh my God.
So corny. With the Tabasco, it's going to vary. It's going to be on your own preference. I myself like a lot of it, but a lot of people don't like a lot of it. So I'll put in about, it'll be about a half a teaspoon.
Okay.
So it's not overpowering.
Okay, who in the audience likes really hot sauce?
Yes.
Okay, let's make it hot.
Make it hot. All right.
Yeah.
That was like a stadium cheer.
And then the Franks you can load in there because it's just got great flavor.
Okay, so we definitely need Frank's Red
A lot
Hot
of
for
Frank's,
this. Do we want to do the whole bottle?
No, you can use about 2/3 of the bottle.
Okay. Looks pretty easy so far.
And that's about the basis of the sauce right there.
Ah,
A lot of the flavor with these wings you're getting inside your breadcrumbs and you cook it right into the chicken. A lot of places with the buffalo fingers, they just overpower the sauce and,
Yeah.
and it ruins everything, I think.
now how did you make up this recipe?
Just trial and error in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Trial and error. I like to mess around in there, And
Did a
this
lot of
seemed to be
cooking
the
when I
one.
was younger.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit of experience.
Okay, good.
So we're just gonna melt this down
All right.
and then mix it up, and we got the basis there.
So when the chicken is done, do we put that on a paper towel to drain or anything, or do we just put it right into the?
No, you can take it and drain it out on a paper towel. That's what I like to do, so it's not a lot of the oil in there. And try and get some of it out.
There's
So-
only one problem. We ran out of paper towels. So
So for this
For not
application, we're
using
gonna go
toilet
right to
paper.
the bowl.
just heard. So
So you wanna move these around while they're in there too, so that they
Okay.
don't stick together.
and what's the alternative if people don't have a Fry Daddy?
You can do it in a fry pan with some vegetable oil or whatever type of oil you like to use for frying.
And you just want to make sure the chicken is covered
It's
in the.
submerged, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So,
All right.
I'll let it dry in a minute.
Oh, so this basket just sits right on the
Yeah,
edge
it's got
here.
a little clip on the side so you can bring it up out of the oil.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? We'll take one of those right out of there.
Okay.
And we'll check it. See how.
Let me grab you a fork and a knife.
All right, I'm ready.
We got a knife right there.
Oh, perfect.
Take that. Perfect.
Yay.
So we'll take those
Okay.
right into the bowl.
Okay, folks, last recipe. This is just something I made up. It's literally 2 ingredients. It's a package of cream cheese, an 8-ounce block of cream cheese, and all you do is melt it in a small saucepan. This is perfect for like a dip, especially if you have company coming over. Both of these ingredients you usually already have right in your kitchen. It's a package of cream cheese and a container of any sort of salsa that you like. This is thick and chunky mild. I don't like the medium because I don't like things really hot. Thank you. And that's all you do. You just add this together. And it's nice and creamy. And we have some chips. If you want to grab those chips right there, please. Everyone loves this dip. Thank you. So we'll just wait for this to melt. You don't want this on high heat. Just put it on low. Just takes a few minutes for it to melt together. And in a few minutes, I'll show you the finished product. Just keep stirring it. But it really doesn't get any easier. 2 ingredients. Okay. Our burrito pie is done as well. Has it been 25 minutes? Did your timer go off on your phone?
It was 29 minutes, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. No, that's fine.
That looks really
Good,
good.
yeah.
If you want to grab the sour cream out of the fridge, there's a bowl of it on the top there. And we're all going to dig into our food. And we're going to have the rest of our guests come on so you can meet everyone. They're all in the makeup room right now, but they'll be out shortly. Thank you. How are we doing the buffalo wings?
Good. We need about 3-4 more minutes on this batch.
Great. Everything is finished cooking at the same time, which we love.
We'll take this,
Okay.
spoon it right over them.
Oh, wow.
Can you hear my stomach rumbling?
Yeah. Everyone's lined up at the door right now waiting for the buffalo tenders to be done. They don't care about my dip or the buffalo or the burrito pie. They want to try his chicken wings.
And that's it. You just want to throw them in a bowl, toss them all around, make sure you coat all the chicken up nice.
There's a lot of pressure on you right now, Craig.
And these ones right here are ready to go.
Okay. So if anyone would like to come on and try some food, come on over.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
All right, do you want to try my dip? Do you want to try the burrito pie or the chicken tenders?
Yes.
Hey, you better answer correctly.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes to all of them?
Yes.
Good answer. Okay. Do you guys want to come on? You don't have to, it's up to you.
Dig in.
All right, so, oh my goodness, this is a thick pie.
Is this
It's a good workout.
Yeah,
Spanish lasagna?
my arms. This is burrito pie.
Looks like a lasagna. That's really good.
I like that Spanish lasagna.
So everyone has a little bit of everything, right? No one's even saying a word. They're all dying to try it. Okay, dig in, try it. Try everything, and I'm gonna try my dip.
This is really good.
You can try. Oh, you need a fork.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta try this. This is like the only thing here that I like.
Wow.
Tell me how those buffalo wings are. Mmm, good.
Okay.
Oh, they're good.
Thumbs up, thumbs down. Yeah, good.
Very good. Very good.
All right. Folks, that's all the time we have today, or this evening. Thanks so much for joining us for our Super Bowl special, our second Super Bowl special. Special thanks to A.L. Pedrosani and Sons Painting Contractors, the California Plumber, Mike Mata, and Emerald Landscape and Supply for underwriting Melissa's menu. Thanks, have a great night, and have fun at your Super Bowl party, wherever you go. Bye. As they're all like chewing.